Wuchang Fallen Feathers, Part 1. Hatsui's Lie. New game. Let's play. The little guy up in the corner and loading. Wuchang. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Pan the camera right, move around that. HP and stamina. You lose health when attacked and from some status effects. Dropping from a height may also reduce your health. Stamina is spent when sprinting, dodging, attacking, and using skills. However, stamina also recovers over time. You cannot perform most actions while out of stamina. Vitality. Raising this stat increases your maximum health. Stamina, strength, agility, magic, feathering. Feathering. Raising this stat increases the damage of feathering control weapons. All 6 stats affect your physical defense. Strength, agility, magic, and feathering also affect your stat defense. A red mercury sprout contains 100 red mercury. A sprout nourished by red mercury. Only a minuscule amount of red mercury can be extracted as it yet to grow to maturity. Red mercury is unique to the land of Shu and contains mysterious energies capable of strengthening one's body. Mana base restores HP on use. The power of shrines fills it completely. A bottle filled with a dew-like liquid Wuchang, obtained at the mansion, rumored to be formed from the essence of avians. The liquid is delicate and must be stored with great care. Consume it in the moments of desperation to ease your pain and restore your strength. Ancient Chisel returns you to the location where you last entered the dream, while also empowering you. The remnant of the war of the ancients, representing a fearsome power. When combined with other chisels, it forms a complete artifact. The mysterious object Wuchang obtained at the Bai Mansion and has been carrying ever since allows you to command time itself, the essence of reincarnation. Cool. And some items. Pair of long boots fashioned to fit the wearer, highly suitable for moving about. The opportunity to join the pirates in the southern archipelago has provided many people a last means of survival. In means like these, some livelihoods are born of desperation. A pair of vibrances fashioned from iron plates, light yet providing the wearer some protection. This chest armor is crafted from lightweight iron, offering moderate protection. The girl who designed it chose a striking red color, hoping to invoke blessings of impermanence and peace. Impermanence and peace. A headband fashioned from copper coins. Its design crude and makeshift, less a proper headband than an everyday trinket, hastily thrown together the opportunity to join the pirates in the southern archipelago has provided many people a last means of survival. In times like these, some livelihoods are born of desperation. Alright, that was part of this part. Sorry. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, she looks at the camera sometimes. Thanks. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Disciplinary discipline. Acquire any discipline skill. Trophy. Cloud Frost's R2 heavy attack, hold the charge heavy attack. R1 light attack, and lock on with R3. Steamed bunny bun restores health slowly over time for a certain duration. A steamed bun in the shape of a bunny, a sign of good fortune and true. In a land ravaged by war and strife, people scoured the realm for anything edible, and such buns were considered a luxury indeed. A reverent temple. Digital rats. Digital rats. Medicine residue continues to restore health over time for a certain duration and causes corruption buildup. Medicinal residue of a dark purple color, the effects of which are greatly diminished, while supposedly strengthening the body and prolonging life. Everything comes at a cost, yet people often focus only on the present.
Ah, you're awake at last.
You know me? Why am I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering. I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering?
I see. Know you not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, spreading unthinkable horrors, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I found this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it.
Thank you for the manuscript. Let's see where it is. Silk manuscript, a letter written on silk as though planned by a long-lost friend. I've received your letter and will head for Worship's Rise without delay.
Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
Who are you?
My Taoist name is Xuanyang, sir. I came here to help, to treat the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise. Alas, I have made little progress. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
What is this place?
This is the Reverend Temple. Those afflicted have sought refuge here. This temple was used by Buddhists. It was after the abbot fled that I took on the role of guardian for the sanctuary. Thanks to the officials, we have barely managed to keep this place secure. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
What are these feathers on my arm?
You are experiencing early signs of the feathering. The afflicted slowly lose their memories. If left unchecked and untreated, the disease will rob them of their humanity entirely. It begins in the limbs, sprouting feathers. Then comes the dislocation of the joints, leading finally to a monstrous transformation. Most victims endure unbearable agony. Judging by how you look, you should count yourself lucky. Your memory loss, while troubling, is a far gentler fate. You may not be able to recall, but the silk manuscript you were carrying mentions that you have a companion. From what I gathered when I rescued you, it seems you were separated during an attack. That Lu Hongliu is merciless. I dread the worst for your companion. Now that you have contracted this disease and have those blue feathers on your arm, others may mistake you for a monster and strike you down on sight. For now, it is safer to remain in the temple and rest, at least with the soldiers present.
We gotta move forward. We're playing a video game, right? We gotta fight the enemies.
Now that you have contracted this disease and have those blue feathers on your arm, others may mistake you for a monster and strike you down on sight. For now, it is safer to remain in the temple and rest, at least with the soldiers present.
Special pill continues to restore health. Oh yeah, I read this. Wait, no, this one's different. This one also continues to restore health, right? Yeah, so then this one's different. This one's different. Special pill continues to restore health over time for a certain duration and causes corruption buildup. A pill of a dark purple color, made from some unknown material. While supposedly strengthening the body and prolonging life, everything comes at a cost, yet people often focus only on the present. I think that was the same description as this one. I checked, it was slightly different for the bottom description of this set. Hello, you okay? Oh, I see.
You're not from around here, are you? The name's Charlie.
That's about
From
it.
Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm crippled. My brother and I were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me. A pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember it. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself. She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember it. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself. She's hard to... I don't... If you... Tell her...
The music in the background is really good. Beechwood Amulet. An amulet made of beechwood can be given to Zhao Lin's mother. Yao. A personal belonging of Xiaolin, its surface stained with blood of Xiaoyin, received this amulet upon praying at the Shu Sanctum, claimed to ward off evil and act as a bane to demonkind. It offers blessing and hope, yet even the mightiest Buddhas cannot quell the demons. His amulet may well be nothing more than a cruel hoax.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuan Yangzi may be harsh with his words, but he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the worship's rise folk came here, fleeing, but they didn't stay long. They rushed back out, unaware of how dangerous the world truly is.
Who are you?
I am Tao Ting, just a humble merchant seeking refuge. I run a small trading business to make ends meet. Do you happen to have any rare goods for me to take a look at?
This vase. That's all I've got left.
Smooth to the touch, with a fragrance that's hard to come by. This is no ordinary treasure. Oh, but don't worry. I won't be tempted to take it for myself. This place is no paradise for a merchant. I'm thinking of heading to the Shu Sanctum. I hear the Ming troops are stationed there, and it's a safer bet than this old temple. I can trade with you, of course. It would be an honor. But for the real treasures, I'm afraid I'll need to ask for a little favor in return. Some thieves from Annalum stole my family's heirloom, an ancient landscape painting. Get it back for me, and I'll make it worth your while.
What is this Annalum place? What's this Annalum place?
You can find Annalum by taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise, then crossing a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shu Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you. You can find Annalum by taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise, then crossing a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shu Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you.
Key items you do not pick up end up in the donation box. Open the donation box. Okay, so this is all the deluxe edition stuff. Ah, that is a lot to read. Moonlight Dragon, a blade the rebels acquired while plundering the Tang Emperor's palace, the hilt of which features a jade carved into a dragon's mouth. The spine has been specially treated to resemble dragon scale patterns, greatly enhancing its durability and strength. Legend has it, this sword's radiant light outshone the brilliance of the moon itself, earning it the name Moonlight Dragon. Vermilion War Club, a weapon forged by the Taoists of Shen Wu Temple to quell demons. The blades, shaped in the form of pheasants, represent harmony and peace, etched with mythical symbols. The handle houses a hidden mechanism that releases a cloud of dust, causing poise break. The pheasants are intricately designed in the likeness of the vermilion bird, a mythical beast, symbolizing fire and rebirth. In times of strife, this weapon embodies the people's yearning for divine intervention to bring salvation. Eternal Sovereignty, Dual Blade. These exotic twin swords, with their unique and peculiar shape, or smuggled into Shu via the southern archipelago. Revered as symbols of royal power, the curved blades are exceptionally sharp, excelling in both slicing and sweeping strikes with astonishing lethality. The king who commissioned their forging dreamed of an eternal dynasty, but royal powers fleeting easily lost to the ravages of time. Watcher's Gaze, one-handed sword. A weapon of mysterious origin, imbued with ancient power, it is said to have once belonged to the Avians of Duriel's bloodline, with a faint trace of the primordial deity's essence still clinging to its form. Around the crystal blade, red sea lilies twist and curl blue-purple like gleams from the hilt, resembling a watchful eye that bridges the known and the unknown. Gazing upon it offers a glimpse into the infinite, bestowing boundless knowledge. Dragon Coil Lance Spear. A sleek silver-white spear with a razor-sharp edge. Its design exudes simplicity and timeless craftsmanship. Its handle is adorned with a coiled dragon, symbolizing the courage and bravery of its wielder. Once wielded by a renowned general of the old world, the weapon has mysteriously resurfaced after centuries. Night Spectre High Crown. A black high crown adorned with bones bearing the inscription, "Peace reigns the land," supposedly Wuchang's black attire. The black and white Wuchang forms appearing entwined are responsible for guiding the souls and the deceased to the underworld. However, when the soul is that of a demon, Wuchang shows no hesitation in capturing it. In Shu, those who have committed grave sins live in constant fear of her avatar of darkness. Night Spectre Robes. These robes, crafted from black linen, are adorned at the waist with a grotesque and monstrous face, a mark tied to Wuchang's black attire. The Night Spectre prowls through the deepest hours of the night, conducting both overt and covert investigations in search of mischief. She is said to capture the evil spirits she encounters. The chaos engulfing Shu may have unsettled the spirits of the underworld, leading to the emergence of this enigmatic garb in the mortal realm. Protective bracers made from black hemp cloth, Night Spectre bracers. Inlaid with coins and inscribed with "Shadows be bound," supposedly Wuchang's black attire. The black and white Wuchang forms, appearing entwined, are responsible for guiding the souls of the deceased to the underworld. However, when the soul is that of a demon, Wuchang shows no hesitation in capturing it. In Shu, those who have committed grave sins live in constant fear of her avatar of darkness. Shin wraps made of black hemp cloth, tightly wrapped to ensure a smooth stride, even on steep mountain ridges, supposedly Wuchang's black attire. Night Spectre Shin wraps, and then the rest of that in red. Again. This one's a bit different. Yes. And these two are the same. White Spectre High Crown. A white high crown adorned with bones bearing the inscription, "Wealth at first sight," supposedly Wuchang's white attire. The black and white Wuchang forms are legendary phantoms, both tasked with guiding souls and upholding the responsibilities of Wuchang's mission. The black Wuchang brings misfortune to the wicked, while the white Wuchang bestows good fortune and wealth upon the virtuous. White Spectre Robes. These robes, crafted from white linen, are adorned at the waist with a distinctive face with its tongue stuck out, a mark tied to Wuchang's white attire. The White Spectre is known for her ever-present smile, punishing the wicked while aiding the virtuous in their times of need. The chaos engulfing Shu may have unsettled the spirits of the underworld, leading to the emergence of this enigmatic garb in the mortal realm. White Spectre Braces. Protective braces made of white hemp cloth inlaid with coins and inscribed, "The shadows be bound." Okay, so that's the same as that. Performs a legendary victim's both task of guiding souls. Performs Wuchang's mission. Black Wuchang brings misfortune. Both upon the virtues. Yeah, which is the same. Yeah. Tiger of Fortune outfit. A cotton jacket paired with a traditional pleated skirt designed for warmth and protection against the wind. These pieces embody the joy of the Lunar New Year and are embroidered with tiger motifs. Tigers, revered as symbols of power, feature prominently in traditional designs to represent strength and protection. Such motifs reflect the hopes of elders, wishing the younger generation courage to banish evil spirits and grow resilient. Soul Ritual Robe Crown. A crown of ancient bronze with 3 lit candles atop, burning to guide lost souls. The attire of a wandering necrolite, abandoned in Shu. Though the body perishes, the soul lingers with magic. These souls can be compelled into a corpse, granting it movement. This attire, however, is not suited for those of weak resolve. Soul Ritual Robe. Coarse hemp robes featuring a large talisman designed on the front. The attire of a wandering necrolite abandoned in Shu. Those who meet tragic end risk their souls becoming vengeful spirits, causing unrest. The talisman of this robe helps guide those souls while also wandering off evil. This attire, however, is not suited for those of weak resolve. And that's the same as that. Okay. Just a pair of ancient bronze bracers inlaid with coins to ward off evil. Soul Ritual Robe braces. Soul Ritual Robe boots. White Spectre. This attire embodies the benevolence of Wuchang's heart. The headpiece is crowned with an inscription reading, "Wealth at First Sight." The white and black Wuchang attires represent the profound balance of yin and yang, yin and yang. White symbolizing virtue and goodness. White, while black embodies malice and darkness. Those with pure hearts who gaze upon the white Wuchang are said to be blessed with good fortune and prosperity. Night Spectre. The attire manifests the malice within Wuchang's heart. The headpiece is crowned with an inscription reading, "Peace reigns the land." The white and black Wuchang attires represent the profound balance of yin and yang, yin and yang, yin and yang, yin and yang. White symbolizing virtue and goodness, while black embodies malice and darkness. Those with impure intentions who encounter the black Wuchang may find themselves meeting a grim fate. Draconic Resurgence Crown. A crown adorned with coral-shaped crystals resembling a dragon's horn, radiating divine light. The common people divide the stars into 4 symbols, with the azure dragon being one of them, representing life and revival. It is deeply revered. Draconic Resurgence Robe. A silk robe crafted from fine azure silk, adorned with golden thread embroidery, as elegant as a swimming dragon. In the Shu region, long afflicted by the feathering, its people long for a sweet rain to purify the land of evil spirits and disease. Bracers covered in fine scales, as if several small dragons were entwined around them. Draconic Resurgence bracers. The bottom part is the same as well. The Shu region, afflicted by the feathering, its people long for a sweet rain to purify the land of evil spirits and disease. Long boots crafted from deep-sea gemstones, their lustrous surfaces enabling effortless traversal across mountains and rivers. Draconic Resurgence long boots. Overlord's Regalia hairpin. A hairpin crafted from precious gold that once nestled into the hair as an ornament, serves as a display of the wearer's wealth and high status. Elegant yet practical, it quickly became a favored accessory among pirates. Long boots made from supple leather, designed for a perfect fit, and lightweight for ease of movement in combat. Overlord's Regalia. Long boots. Overlord Regalia coat, a coat woven from exquisite silk and golden thread that serves as a display of the wearer's wealth and high status. Adorned with swirling clouds and soaring feathers, its intricate patterns captured the imagination, soon giving rise to the set's legendary name, the Overlord's Regalia. Bracers crafted from a blend of leather and gold jewelry that serves as a display of the wearer's wealth and high status. Overlord's Regalia bracers. Glistening red mercury, a plant nourished by red mercury, now in the middle stages of crystallization, its branches whitened by the dense concentration of red mercury. Red mercury, extracted from such crystallized forms, is pure in color, yet few are those who can withstand the power contained within. It contains 3,000 red mercury. Blood of Wuchang Fallen contains 8,000 red mercury. A fully matured and crystallized fruit, nourished by red mercury, that shimmers with a pure red color. Legend claims that only those blessed by the god of Shu themselves possess the power to utilize the energies within. That was a lot of reading. I really need a drink. Thank you for the amazing music in the background. It's very doom 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 doom. Very well done. Hello, Tom. Da da da. Da da da. Hello.
You're awake. You seem to have recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Lu Hongnu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm... the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering. If you find anything that could help at the Sanctum, please do let me know. I'll make sure that you're well rewarded.
Thank you very much. We shall do our best. There's someone over there. Offer blood. Well met, divines. Offer blood at a shrine. Trophy. Worship. Entering the dream. Having activated a shrine, you can enter the dream from there. Entering the dream fully restores your health and advances the story. However, most enemies you defeated are also brought back to life. Impetus Repository. You may access the Impetus Repository from shrine. There you can spend red mercury essence to unlock nodes, thus gaining new effect or discipline skill. Press reset points to reset the entire impetus repository. Each weapon has ways in which to gain Skyborn might. You acquire those by unlocking the related nodes within the impetus repository. You can also increase the maximum Skyborn might from within the impetus repository.
Young lady, are you infected too? Since the feathering outbreak in Worship's Rise, many have fallen ill. First, feathers start growing on your arms. Then you lose your mind. Before long, you turn into a monster that craves human flesh. Lucky for me, Zhang Yanzi brought me to the Reverend Temple. His medicines kept me going, but who knows how long it'll last. Your symptoms are lighter than mine. Best stay here and recover. It's utter chaos out there, especially in Worship's Rise. I doubt there are many survivors left. Still waiting for the Taoists to check on me. Take care out there, young lady.
Thank you very much.
I saw the old Taoist carry you in the other day. Looks like you caught the plague too, huh? Feathers growing on your arm now. Just like mine. He's got a heart of gold, that old Taoist. But who knows if you'll ever come up with a miracle cure for the feathering. I've been stuck here for ages, but no one's been healed yet. Heard the priests at the Shu Sanctum might have something. I'd risk my life heading there if the road wasn't crawling with danger. If you're still kicking, you might want to head to the Sanctum. It could be your last hope.
Fixed origin pill boosts all status effect resistances for a certain duration. A pill made at a Zhenwu temple said to raise one's spirits and ward off evil, most likely obtained through unscrupulous means, given the fact that the temple doesn't sell their pills to the uninitiated.
Well, look who's back.
Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable. You might even rewrite destiny as we know it. Don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
By you. The belt pinwheel.
Shimmer, pressing dodge at the right moment to shimmer and avoid an enemy move, grants 1 stack of Skyborn Might. Skyborn Might increases the potency of spells, discipline skills, and weapon skills. Circle to dodge. R2 heavy, hold, charge, heavy attack, light attack R1, R3 lock on, circle dodge. So this is like a tutorial. This is a tutorial. You have fallen.
Hold on to it. This feeling.
Deaths. Dropping to 0 health results in your death. This makes you drop red mercury based on your current madness, after which you are revived at the shrine you last prayed to. Head back to the place you fell to reclaim all the red mercury that you lost. Maddening incense increases madness when used, and also prevents the loss of madness for a time. The shrine's blessing sustains the power of madness. Refine red mercury. You can refine red mercury at the Impetus repository to raise your level and earn red mercury essence. This essence can then be used to unlock nodes in the Impetus repository and enhance your abilities. As your strength grows, the red mercury cost for each subsequent refinement will increase. Standoff perspective. You can adjust the camera mode on lock-on settings from camera options under settings. Choose between two modes: standoff perspective, which offers a dynamic angle for rich visual experience focused on the action, or classic perspective, providing a stable view for precision and quick reactions. Feel free to switch between the two at any time, depending on the situation, to enhance your gaming experience.
Long gone.
Oh, I see that tutorial boss was only a one-time try. And now everything's different. Maddening incense increases madness when used, and also prevents the loss of madness for a time. The shrines are able to ensure the powers of madness remain abundant. A sea lily branch nourished by red mercury. When catalyzed by bow blood, a faint smoke begins rising from the tip, stirring one's innermost desires and awakening the power of madness. Madness stems from one's deepest fears. Those who confront it may shatter and be reborn, while those who succumb become mere puppets of power. Flying dagger deals stab damage when thrown at an enemy. A thrown dagger, thin as paper, requires great mastery to use properly, yet may prove useful when used with skill.
Time's long gone.
You may have two weapons equipped at any time within the weapons section. Of the menu.
Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry, you'll be feeling better in no time. Don't worry, you'll be feeling Don't worry, you'll be feeling better in no time.
Long gone. Judgment falls!
Can only be opened with the Reverend Temple key. Lantern fruit reduces stamina cost for a short time. A commonplace fruit, small and round. This fruit looks like a lantern, has a sweet and sour taste, and quenches thirst. Those working the fields during summer can often be seen munching on one of these. It is known among the populace as lantern fruit, due to how similar it looks to a lantern. Faint red feather, a red feather that emits a faint light, often overlooked due to its unremarkable appearance, a shard of knowledge that can be absorbed from the impetus repository, deepening one's mastery and understanding of a weapon, a relic from a lost age, its power nearly faded, yet in capable hands, a glimmer of its former might may still be revealed. Capable of upgrading a weapon's mastery +3 from within the impetus repository.
Wuchang. Over here. Your arm. What's happened to it?
Who are you?
It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bar Yu. Have you forgotten?
Bar Yu?
Bar Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. For your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, that it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster. Fortunately, you can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He made no cure. I scouted the Shu Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged towers to the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues.
The Shu Sanctum.
See the Light Den Temple? The way to the Shu Sanctum lies beside it. But the bridge has collapsed. You will need to find a way around. But be careful. If anyone sees those feathers, they'll definitely strike first and ask questions later. If you encounter danger, don't fight. I'll follow your trail and find you. Oh, and take this. This bamboo lantern. I found it nearby. Hard to believe such craftsmanship still lingers here. It's a reminder of how vibrant this town was. The fireflies inside. They seem to glow endlessly. A useful light for your path. I've tested it personally. With this, you'll have both hands free for weapons. Far more practical than a torch. Since we got separated, many of the Imperial Guards have been sneaking around the Tang Emperor's palace. But the refugees say the place has already been ransacked by rebels. Something's not right. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me.
Dodging and swift attacks, triggering Shimmer to avoid an enemy move, grants 1 stack of Skyborn Might. You can learn unique weapon mechanics in the Impetus repository to gain even more Skyborn Might. Skyborn Might increases the potency of spells, discipline skills, and weapon skills. Skills can be used without Skyborn Might, but at reduced power. Swift Strike expands Skyborn Might to quickly unleash a powerful weapon skill. Deflecting and blocking, allowing you to counter enemy weapon attacks. However, this has no effect against martial strikes, such as punches and kicks, nor against spells. Jade pendants. You can equip 3 pendants. Choosing the pendants that best fit your weapon and style will give you an advantage in combat. Navigate to the equipment tab under the system menu and you can equip jade pendants onto your available jade pendant slots. Options. Access the equipment menu. X. Equip jade pendants. There is a lot of reading in this game. Bamboo lantern. Used to awaken the fireflies inside and light the lantern used to extinguish it. A small bamboo cage housing fireflies used for illumination. Under the influence of red mercury, these fireflies have mutated their abdomens, glowing with a soft blue light. When disturbed, compact and portable, it serves as a convenient alternative to torches. Cornucopia elixir fully restores HP and alleviates all negative status effects. A strange elixir gifted by the old boatsman, capable of healing all wounds. Good deeds bear fruit, but everything comes at a cost. The cycle of cause and effect is woven into the fabric of fate.
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now. Yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it.
The power of feathering?
How you managed to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you, but I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield that power.
Do you think you're supposed to attack this bird for a secret, or do you think you're supposed to leave it alone for a secret? Wuchang Feather. Wuchang Feather randomly increases one of the following boons for a time. Maximum health, maximum stamina, or all damage dealt. A golden feather left behind from Gold Wing. Following the primordial deity's fall, the essence of an avian scattered and transformed into Gold Wing. Gold Wing roamed the skies, letting out mournful wails. The people of the land took this as proof that the primordial deity still graced the land. Swift Draw. When equipped with 2 weapons, you can consume Skyborn Might to unleash a powerful Swift Draw. L3 to Swift Draw. Root Eclipse. New shine. Teleport. Choose Teleport while at a shrine to teleport to any previously visited shrine. Teleporting will repopulate the map and fully restore your health. If a character's grayscale portrait appears in the teleportation list, it means you have yet to complete their quests in that area. The portrait will disappear once their quests are complete. Unlock the Skyborn Call 1. Increases the maximum stacks of Skyborn Might by 2. Skyborn Might used to cast spells, swift strikes, and swift draws. Spend red Mercury Essence to unlock a new ability. Skyborn Might. Initially, you can only have one stack of Skyborn Might. By unlocking Skyborn Nose with red Mercury Essence, you can increase this maximum. Spells, discipline skills, weapon skills, and swift draws all consume Skyborn Might. Discipline skills, weapon skills, and swift draws become more potent when used with Skyborn Might. Wow, there is a lot of stuff here. Increases the health recovery. Wow, this is a lot. So this is all strength and vitality over here. With some skills here and there. This is just a lot when you think about it. Vorpal Blade. Cast spells, equip spells, switch spells. Unleash a blade that deals magic damage, Vorpal Blade. A spell known by those of the Zhenwu Temple, potent enough to subdue ordinary demons. Its simplicity allows even novices to cast it in succession, making it both accessible and formidable. Plunging attacks. While having the high ground, lock onto an enemy beneath you and initiate a light attack while descending to perform a plunging attack. This triggers an obliterate strike when successful against small to medium-sized humanoids.
Catch my breath.
Charged heavy attacks, relentlessly attacking or charging up heavy attacks, and striking small to medium-sized humanoids from behind can cause them to lose their balance, leaving them vulnerable to an obliterate attack. When this occurs, position yourself in front or behind them and execute a light attack to unleash the obliterate strike. Hold to charge a heavy attack or light attack. R2 hold to charge heavy attack. R1 light attack. Tong Palace Maid. Shanghai Wuchang. Benedictions come in three types: oath, wisdom, and memory. You can socket benedictions onto weapons or remove them at shrines. Benedictions greatly increase your weapon's capabilities. Using benedictions that fit your current weapons and jade pendants further increases your effectiveness in combat. Skyborn Might reduces damage taken for a time. First chest. Forgotten Remembrance. Forgotten Remembrance, used for the mana potency node in the impetus repository, increases the charges of your mana base. A fractured memory from the ancient avians. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear the haunting howls of a long-lost battle echoing from within. It resonates with the mana base Wuchang carries, granting the base additional charges. Awesome, more heals. More heals. Lost package, a heavy bundle. Hand over to Yozai in return for more clues. The package contains a few items commonly used at sea. A well-preserved letter has been tucked inside the lining, and while it has no signature, the script is elegant and womanly. This journey may well be against the heavens, yet you will find me at worship's rise if you so choose. Red-tasseled spear. This weapon, often wielded by militia, features a tip adorned with red tassels. Its long, thick handle ensures ease of use. In skilled hands, the spear can triumph over any foe. Mind Lotus Seed. Alleviates despair buildup. Lotus seed of a dusty pink color made at Zhenwu Temple. Some of those who practice their teachings enter a state of madness, a malady that conveniently can be remedied with this alchemical product. Budding red mercury. A bud nourished by red mercury, now beginning to crystallize. It holds a trace of concentration of the substance. Red mercury is unique to the land of Shu, and contains mysterious energies capable of strengthening one's body. Full-grown red mercury. A mature plant nourished by red mercury, its crystallization beginning to take shape. Red mercury can be seen flowing within. Once it became known that red mercury had strengthening properties, many a recipe began to spread across the land. Yet they all came with a side effect. The user would soon become irascible. Golden Bandit leg wraps. Leg wraps used by the Golden Bandits, notorious for their countless misdeeds. The Golden Bandits' infestation of Shu became infamous as one of the three blights. First, the Brigand Massacre. Second, the Golden Bandits. Third, the Feathering. These three blights have left nothing but despair and terror in their wake, forcing the people to live in constant fear. Blue Skyborn Ward. Skyborn Might reduces damage taken for a time. A piece of silver etched with the ancient character. A symbol of seeking divine guidance and predicting one's fate. The crack-like design extending outward represents both choice and the mysteries of the unknown. Teachings passed down to the avians by the primordial deity. Socket this onto your weapon to unlock hidden powers. Gaining Skyborn Might reduces the damage you take for a time. Gourd Pendant reduces damage taken well below a certain HP threshold. A gourd-shaped jade pendant symbolizing wealth and good health. This type of pendant is common in ordinary households. Before the rebels invaded Shu, joining the militia. Before the rebels invaded Shu, joining the militia was seen as a respectable choice. And even now, despite the land's descent into despair, the perception remains. Perception. And there was a lot to read. Delicate hairpin, a simple hairpin that is highly effective at keeping one's hair neat and tidy. Abandoned and left to fend for themselves in the chaos, the woman struggled on until even the madness of the feathering became a relief. Delicate armor, a thin garment that offers a little in times of war. Abandoned and left to fend for themselves in the chaos. The woman struggled on until even the madness of the feathering became a relief. Delicate bracelet. Red strings such as these represent good fortune, a pipe dream, and a world rife with chaos. Delicate leggings. Thin leggings that offer little in times of war. Just some underwear. Socket benediction onto a weapon. Remove it from a weapon.
Off with your head! Just you wait.
Special items you pick up during your journey can be equipped onto your item bar. To do this, navigate to the Equipment tab under the System menu. These special items can be highly effective in specific situations, and when used with certain objects may trigger chain reactions that ease combat challenges. Access the Equipment menu options, equip items. A fire pot deals fire damage in an area. A pot chock full of oil. A mining byproduct. The oil's flammable properties make it perfect for simple yet powerful throwable explosives. Dark Frost Edge. As evasive maneuver and flickering blade. Weave to the side to evade enemy attacks with evasive maneuver, using the Skyborn Light. Use a charm as you evade. Should the enemy strike the charm, you can cast magic to evade the attack. L1R1R. Discipline. Flickering blade. Brandish your sword with a lightning speed to weaken the enemy's attack. Grants partial immunity to damage, but does not block all incoming attacks. Known for its agility, one-handed swords enable a steady, seamless rhythm. When this technique is used well, use the Skyborn Might for greater potency. L2R1R1. There's a nice little So help him up or leave him be? I'll help him up.
I just stepped out for a breather and ran into a fine woman.
Who are you?
Name's Wuchang. I'm Dutanga's right hand. I take care of the big jobs. Those temple fools keep sniffing around for my treasure. Soon as I send word to the boss, we're moving out. Those temple fools keep sniffing around for my treasure. Soon as I send word to the boss, we're moving out.
So this increased our charges +1 for more heals. That seems good. Emerald Lotus Seed alleviates blight buildup and cures blight. An Emerald Lotus Seed capable of dispersing the poison found within old tombs. A must-have for any would-be tomb raider. Any surplus can be sold afterward for little to no loss. Red Mercury Shoot contains 400 red mercury, a freshly grown plant nourished by red mercury, now beginning to crystallize. It holds a small concentration of the substance. Red mercury is unique to the land of Shu and contains mysterious energies capable of strengthening one's body. Fire Lotus Seed alleviates burn buildup and cures burn. A red lotus seed made at Zhenwu Temple, often used by beginner alchemists who tend to suffer from burns, every so often began circulating among the population after Zhenwu Temple was attacked. Plumed Branch grants 5 stacks of Skyborn Might, also increases your madness. A feathered branch tainted by red mercury, glowing with a golden hue. Once inserted into the left arm, it resonates with your feathered blood, infusing said arm with Skyborn Might. However, misuse comes with dire consequences. Entwined Legend Pendant increases your burn resistance. A jade pendant depicting a dragon and phoenix that symbolizes the harmony of all. Jutanga stumbled upon this treasure while exploring the underground palace, hoping to gift it to his beloved, but betrayal and ridicule drove him to madness, after which the pendant no longer held any importance. I'll be right back. No one's watching, but yeah.
your skills. If you find anything that could help.
Now that you have contracted for now, it is...
Time's long gone.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be feeling better in no time.
Chop the younger one's head off.
Even headless, the kid wouldn't let go of that dirt figurine. Where could the other one be
Dough figurine of Moo Green restores a large amount of health over time for a certain duration. Honeyed dough was shaped into the figure of Moo Green, originally paired with the dough figurine of Yang Zhongbao. This figurine was a gift from the performers of Worship's Rise to delight young children in their eyes. Moo Green was a heroine, embodying the warmth and sacrifice of a mother having given her life to ensure their escape from the Light Zen Temple. Yet the brothers eventually parted ways, leaving the dream of returning home to a distant and unfulfilled hope. Can only be opened with the Light Zen key. Dazzling fake monk robes. Once wide and flowing, the robes have become tattered in captivity, with torn sleeves stained by blood. Infected by the feathering during a tomb raid, these fake monks may have found a twisted relief, no longer fearing being the lowest in the pecking order. Chest, yeah. Lost remains used for the mana potency node in the impetus repository increases the health recovered by the mana base. The remains of a long-dead avian, bones as translucent as delicate jade. Legends speak of a jade bomb that could grant immortality, a substance once used by Taoists in their elixir crafting. These remains now resonate with the mana base Wuchang carries, enhancing the base's ability to restore health. Charged heavy attacks, relentlessly attacking or charging up heavy attacks and striking small to medium-sized humanoids from behind can cause them to lose their balance, leaving them vulnerable to an obliterate attack. When this occurs, position yourself in front or behind them and execute a light attack to unleash the obliterate strike. Hold to charge heavy attack with R2, R1 for light attack. Day 2, no food remains. It's time to lock the gates and keep the last of the meat from escaping. Day 10, her tears never cease. Is she afraid the people of worship's rise will come for her? Fear not, I keep the key close. Only over my dead body will anyone set foot in Light Zen Temple. Golden Bowl. Golden Bowl. Hand over to Wuchang to gain access to new products. A bowl of pure gold is rumored to be stolen by Jutanga from the Shu Sanctum. Worth its weight in gold, it has been coveted by Wuchang, who dares not act on his greed for fear of invoking Jutanga's wrath. I'm gonna go heal first, and then we're gonna go through that door. Might as well level up real quick too. Increase the health recovery by your mana base. Yes, please, thanks. Well, at above 90% madness, Blink Kick restores stamina when used with Skyborn Might. Increase strength.
男子很皮肤等爱。
Mountains near, rivers eons pass in a time to die. Forget me not.
Defeat Master Raider Manny the Wuchang. Trophy. Copper Jug. Light Zen Key. Echo of Wuchanga. Tempering Learn. Tempering. Equip onto your item hotbar and use to endow your current weapon with special effects. You can insert different bone needles and stone needles from within. From within the Temperance menu, thereby changing what types of temper effects you gain. Using specific bone needles before activating your Temperance unlocks your weapon's hidden potential for much greater offensive potential. Temper effects are dictated by your weapon's traits. Bone Needle Flame, used via tempering to boost your weapon's fire attack power and enable it to cause burn buildup.
True power in feathering isn't about possessing it. It's about understanding it.
The Memorial Tablet of Wife of Feng Zhaoyang. Temperance stimulates your avian blood, thereby imbuing your weapon with greater power. The power of feathering lies beyond human grasp. It can rewind time, overturn cause and effect, and alter the very form of all things. By piercing acupoints with stone needles infused with various elements, you can shift the nature of your weapons in countless ways. Health Pill restores some HP. A pill made from herbs that quickly spread due to its healing properties and cheap ingredients. However, this medicine became increasingly rare following the feathering outbreak. The key to the Light Zen Temple's gates. Wuchang sealed the gates of Light Zen Temple after the feathering outbreak. Since then, all manner of unholy activities have transpired within its walls. Copper jug. Hand over to Tao Ying to gain access to new products. A jug made of copper. Some claim Wuchang obtained it from the Zhu Sanctum and kept it on his person as his personal jug. They say that the sanctum was a gathering place for the people of Shu to worship the primordial deity in return for his blessings. Monkey pendant increases the power of throwables. A jade pendant carved into the shape of a monkey that tomb raiders pilfered from a corpse. Short in stature, these raiders prefer stealth over direct confrontation, launching surprise attacks from the shadows as a group. Echo of Wuchang. Conjure a crescent-shaped blade. Conjure a crescent-shaped spade of fire that sweeps forward, then press again to smash down, causing burn buildup. Striking an enemy from behind opens them up for an obliterate attack. Wuchang's spell, based on an old fire-breather's stage its trick. Wuchang, unable to find the love he sought, vented his fury upon those he found. The raging flame he summoned was a reflection of the fury consuming him. Bone Needle Flame, used via tempering to boost your weapon's fire attack power and enable it to cause burn buildup. A slender needle with its tip engulfed in flames. Inserting it into the Yangqi acupoint of your left wrist imbues your weapons with the power of flame. This makes it a valuable tool against enemies vulnerable to flame.
You actually took him out! Color me impressed. Sure, the boss treated me well, but I've lined his pockets plenty over the years. I think we're even. Guess his number was up. But in this dog-eat-dog world, ain't none of us got long left. Mark my words. With the boss gone, the vultures are gonna pick this place clean. This town's gone to the dogs. I'm heading to the Shu Sanctum. If you find any good loot, you know where to find me. This town gone to the dog. This town's gone to the dogs. I'm heading to the shoe sanctum. If you find any good loot, you know where to find me.
Bamboo shoot. Hand over to the panda in exchange for products. Found in abundance in Shu, the people of old discovered an ancient being deep inside the forest who loved bamboo, and so they offered bamboo shoots in the return for blessings. Bring enough tribute, and it may well fulfill a request.
Impressive skills. I didn't even hear you approach. Judging by your attire, I take it you're not from around these parts, are you? I'm Yen Saicho, but just call me Master Yen. I grew up here, so I know just about everything there is to know in these parts. Got questions? I've got answers.
News from nearby.
Inside that house over there, there's a kid hiding with a pot on his head. A few days ago, some monks from the temple came searching for him. I could tell right away they were up to no good, so I ran them off. Since when do monks go around stealing things and murdering people? If it wasn't for the villagers' sake, I would have burned that temple down ages ago. Oh, and about the way to Doom Willow Beach behind the temple, somehow it caught fire and burned to the ground. You can't get through now. If you're headed to Doom Willow Beach, you'll have to find another route. Mind if I ask why you came all the way here? Have you heard the rumors about the Shu Sanctum? They say the priests there have deep knowledge of medicine. Apparently, they've hidden all sorts of strange things upstairs. Not that any of that interests me. All I care about is finding medicine to heal my brother. He was bitten by the man-eating monster in town, and fell severely ill soon after. But who knew there'd be soldiers guarding the place? They tossed me out before I could even explain myself. They stand there like smug watchdogs, blocking anyone from getting close. Matt, since I told you about the rumors, could you possibly go up there and grab some elixirs for me? With your skills, it should be a breeze, right?
Agree to help.
Excellent. We will not forget your kindness. Oh, and take this. If you ever find yourself in trouble, blow the whistle, and I'll come to your aid.
Assistance. The bone whistle was given to you by Nyan Shui Zhang. Having completed certain quests, you can blow the bone whistle while up against certain key enemies to call someone to your aid. Navigate to the equipment tab under the system menu, and you can equip the bone whistle onto your item bar.
If you ever find yourself in trouble, blow the whistle, and I'll come to your aid.
Excuse me. Bone whistle. A whistle summons a companion to assist you in battle. A whistle made from polished avian bones that possesses a trace amount of the chisel's power. Any feathered that blows the whistle may summon an ally from across time and space if destiny so wills it.
you ever find yourself in trouble, ever find yourself in trouble, blow the whistle, and I'll come to your aid.
Blessed by the primordial deity, the high priest has procured healing elixirs. His elder brother will distribute them, one for each soul. Let no discord arise in these trying times.
Are you here for the High Priest? You'd be wiser just to leave. The High Priest's ill and can't save anyone. Look around you. Everyone came for healing, but now they're all monsters. Thankfully, that officer showed up right on time to defend us. Or we'd all be dead. He even warned us to avoid the Shu Sanctum. But now, he's suffering too. All because he wanted to protect us. The world's falling apart. And only the Imperial Court still remembers us. And that officer's fallen ill. He's not himself. If you're determined to go to the Shu Sanctum, take the long path around. Here, take this medicine. The High Priest said it might help with the feathering. I don't know if it'll work, but it has brought me some comfort. Best to take it one day at a time. The world's falling apart. And only the Imperial Court still remembers us. And that officer's fallen ill. He's not himself. If you're determined to go to the Shu Sanctum, take the long path around.
Raven Pill restores a small amount of HP. A pill made from herbs by the priests of the Shu Sanctum has a bitter flavor due to the special herbs used. Yet as the priests realized the formula's value, they chose to keep it among themselves. Divination Crescent. Leave shimmering light when thrown, marking your current location. A tool for communing with the divine, shaped like a crescent moon. The concave side embodies yin, the flat side yang. When cast upon the ground, it produces a rhythmic sound, the voice of the heavens guiding practitioners toward the fortune and steering them clear of disaster.
Back, car! Judgment falls! Judgment falls! Ming!
It's an invisible bridge.
with your... If you find anything that...
Why did you venture out alone? I warned you against it. The feathering has not spread, and your movements remain unhindered. No signs of worsening symptoms. Your resilience is remarkable. Well, I shall not press further. If you seek alternative treatments, consider visiting the Shoe Sanctum. The priests may possess unique remedies. If you seek alternative treatments, consider visiting the Shoe Sanctum. The priests may possess unique remedies.
If you're still kicking, you might want to head to the Sanctum. It could be your last hope.
Skyborn Might increases your spell damage for a time. An amber etched with the ancient character, a symbol of the fear of death and unresolved burdens. The arrow-like design represents swiftness and merciless intent. Teachings passed down to the avians by the primordial deity. Socket this onto your weapon to unlock weapon powers. Gaining Skyborn Might increases the potency of your skills.
The cycle of life remains unbroken. Seeking knowledge, pursuing ascension. Life is but a fleeting dream. No, please don't eat me. I'm just an old bag of bones. I'll only give you indigestion. Oh, you're just a kid. You gave me quite the scare. Oh, you've fallen severely ill, haven't you? Too bad. You're probably done for.
Who are you?
Me? I'm but an old wanderer, traveling the world, telling stories to any who will listen, to make a living. I tell the stories of others, their history, their truth. Who I am and where I hail from is of no importance. Hey kid, got a coin to spare? How about a short story to brighten your spirits before you head to the underworld? Just a tall tale, something jovial, to make your descent more amusing. Now then, a long time ago, at this Worship's Rise, if you want to know what happens next, you'll have to pay up. What? Empty pockets? Just my wretched fortune. Very well, very well. Fate seems to have drawn us together, and you do not appear ill-natured. I shall unveil a path to great wealth. See that plump little thing over there? Don't be fooled by its dull gaze. That thing's hiding treasure. Go on, see for yourself. And if you happen to snag something valuable... Enough prattle. Now that thou hast claimed thy fortune...
He's a panda. A panda. A panda. Panda. Panda.
life's cycle moves on. I pleaded for guidance, only to be met with silence. Fate unyielding, destiny unchangeable. Is the end of my journey but a fleeting dream?
and pray to the divine, reducing your damage taken for a time. A spell used by worshippers of the god of Shu. It has been long since the god of Shu at last answered his followers' prayers. If the devoted who demonstrates true sincerity can still receive the protection of that power that lingers on within this world. Thank you very much, man, or woman, and thank you very much. Fuck! Fuck! Damn it, motherfucker! Dude!
Quit banging on my door! I finally get some peace and quiet and you come stirring things up. You don't seem like no good soul.
Fuck!
So let me be clear. The bandits have already stripped this village bare. They came out of nowhere and took everything that wasn't nailed down. Heartless bastards. All of them. Even if you don't harbor any ill intentions, don't expect me to open up. Holy hell, quit knocking already! Holy hell, quit knocking!
Fucking motherfucker! Okay, so this is like a whole temple area. Cool. With all the NPCs, awesome. A lot of the NPCs. A lot of NPCs. Pay your respects before the god of Shu's statue to reunite with faces of the past. Divine gift. Divine gift, a golden statue master of Shu that possesses the power to dispel one's madness. A treasured copper ornament crafted by the ancients, used in prayers for the god of Shu's protection. They held a steadfast belief that the god of Shu would grant purity of heart to his devoted followers.
Just call me with that whistle, and I'll be at your beck and call.
Silence, disciples. Say no more. The underground palace. I should never have led you all there. Wuchang Liu, the Trinity Bell. You will pay for this.
Zhenwu hairpin. Taoists commonly use hairpins to tie their hair into a bun. This particular one is made of peachwood and said to ward off evil spirits. While I may be forced to roam in the land in exile, I shall remain true to my purpose always, to quell any demon and monster that crosses my path.
Wuchang Liu, the Trinity Bell. You will pay for this.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, well, you've managed to snag Dutanga's treasures. Oh, quite the feat, I must say. Oh, but don't let his gruff exterior fool you. He's got a soft spot for romance. Apparently, Dutanga had a thing for the actress Feng Xiaowan. Oh, he was quite fond of her. But she was already married and had twins. But did that stop him? Not in the slightest. He was there daily. When chaos erupted in town, Dutanga kidnapped her. Left those poor kids without parents. Ah, what a cruel twist of fate. In these troubled times, money's not much use. I'll only be accepting red mercury for trade. Though red mercury might be common around here, it's a rarity elsewhere in the land. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business. What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business. What treasures do you have for me today?
Hey! We meet again. Now that's a fine piece of work. It took quite the effort to get this out from the treasure hoard under the Shu Sanctum. Dutanga always kept a sharp eye on it. Since you've shown you're serious, I'll show you something rare, never seen by anyone else. Not to brag, but my stuff. Rare grave goods plucked straight off their bodies. Most folks don't live long enough to enjoy the spoils. But you've got the guts and control to handle it. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll show you some real treasure from the graves. Consider it a gift from your new friend. Hey, if you come across anything good, don't forget yours truly. Come back soon, you hear?
Misty Shu peaks hide secret paths, while my hearts call echoes and the cuckoo's cry. So there are secret paths, and somehow to do that.
beseech you, keep my Zhaoling safe.
The afflicted prisoners ahead wrestle with their late-stage feathering. Head upstairs at your own peril.
My son. My son. Is it really you?
Hand over the Peachwood Amulet.
Oh, Len, you foolish boy. I gave you this charm to protect you. Why are you returning it to me? It's no good anymore. Here, take this one instead. I beseeched our ancestors for this some time ago. Offer it at their shrine, and it'll ease your spirit and shield you from evil. You joined those Taoists for that exorcism at the law courtyard, didn't you? The gods must have been watching over you to bring you back in one piece. Oh. As for that Lu Hongliu, she's become a man-eating fiend. Do you even understand how much I worry for you? If only official Bai was still alive, that monster would have been dealt with long ago. But Lu Hongliu has her father to thank for what she's become. Her father, back when he was the coroner, raised her on the flesh and bones of the dead. No wonder she turned into such a creature. I heard from a Taoist priest that she gnaws on some small, strange meat. And no matter how much she eats, it's never finished. They call it the white jade dumpling. A cure for every illness, they say. If only I could have a taste of it, I'd be as healthy as ever, no longer a burden to you, my dear child. Now that you're home, stay here. I'll pray to the gods to protect us. I heard from a Taoist priest that she gnaws on some small, strange meat. And no matter how much she eats, it's never finished. They call it the white jade dumpling. A cure for every illness, they say. If only I could have a taste of it, I'd be as healthy as ever, no longer a burden to you, my dear child. Now that you're home, stay here. I'll pray to the gods to protect us.
Who dares disturb me? Curious. Your arms are feathered, yet, unlike those monsters, you remain sane enough to engage in conversation. However, today's sanity may be gone by the morrow. The feathered lose all memory of their human pasts. I wonder how much you still recall.
Dot.
Just as I thought. You can hear them, can't you? Those strange whispers, pulling you toward somewhere. This is my inner demon, a torment that's lingered far too long. Defeat it, or it will be the end of you. Should your sanity slip through your fingers, I shall send you to the afterlife myself. Should your sanity slip through your fingers, I shall send you to the afterlife myself.
Blood-stained letter, a handwritten letter, its ink smeared and marred by bloodstains, obscuring parts of the message. It seems whatever it was written for, a reverent temple made it. I sent my subordinates to the palace. Keep a close eye on the burning cave, and make sure no one catches wind of it. Once the relic is secured, we'll meet at the reverent temple. Hope, treasure this moment and wait for the good news. Honglon gave a satisfied nod to himself. Offer the divine gift. Use divine gift to clear your madness. Madness retreats. Defeat Feathered Priest Lu Bingzhang. Trophy. Shu Sanctum Key. Mercurial Blood. Priest's Broken Cane. Echo of Lu Bingzhang.
I heard. They call it. If only I could have it.
Oh, ma'am! I'm relieved to see you unharmed. Did you manage to find anything?
Mercurial blood. The essence of the feathered priest's resentment. A certain warrior seeks to obtain it. A blend of red mercury and blood, pulsing with unnatural vitality, almost as if it's alive. Its owner, consumed by red mercury, shares the same fate. Not only has its appearance faded, but even the name, Lu Bingzhang, has slipped into oblivion. Priest's broken cane. Hand over to Tao Qin to gain access to new products. A broken cane stained with red mercury. Crystals where it snapped. Lu Bingzhang, consumed by the powers he sought, cast aside his past duties and beliefs. This negligence allowed the remnants of the ancient Shu people to resurface and unleash the feathering upon the world. Shu Sanctum Key, a key to a mechanism at the Shu Sanctum. This key is at least a century old, judging from its state. The words Great Feathered One are faintly visible on the plaque hanging from the key, with the word Bo being carved into the back. Purple Camellia. Alleviates corruption, build-up, and cures corruption. A camellia flower corrupted by red mercury that works wonders against corruption. Its innate effects on corruption became more pronounced after it was corrupted and now serve as an important part of any feathered arsenal. Echo of Lu Bingzhang. Leap and throw a spear dealing feathering damage can trigger alacrity if you are attacked while casting. A spell mastered by Lu Bingzhang, the feathered priest that can pierce through all enemies, inflicting feathering damage. As a priest of the Shu Sanctum, Lu Bingzhang dedicated his life to seeking the primordial deity's power, yet in the end he was lured by the allure of red mercury, becoming feathered and falling into madness and irony in every sense. A small bamboo cage housing fireflies used for illumination. Under the influence of red mercury, these fireflies have mutated, their abdomens glowing in a soft blue light. When disturbed, compact and portable, it serves as a convenient alternative to torch. Used to awaken the fireflies inside, and light the lantern, and used to extinguish it. Light the lantern. Ooh, firefly. The Ming army holds fast to this ground. Above, the afflicted wrestle with advanced feathering. None may pass without leave, but we defeated them, so we can leave. Hey, we defeated them. Okay, hunting next.
Oh, ma'am! I'm relieved to see you unharmed. Did you manage to find anything?
Hand over the mercurial blood.
This thing looks peculiar. I wonder if it could really save my brother's life. This soft rush is all that I have that's worth offering. It's yours if you'll have it. I must return to Reverend Temple to save my brother. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. I must return to Reverend Temple to save my brother. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
Liu.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
Hand over the priest's broken cane.
Isn't this the priest's cane? I figured this day would come. The priest hails from ancient Shu, and any pilgrim visiting the Shu Sanctum must seek his approval. The bronze cane he wields is a relic passed down from the Emperor of Shu. And he's taken it for his own while he secretly brews his elixirs. As for what those elixirs do, only he knows. Oh, yes, that reminds me. There's a vault beneath the Shu Sanctum. It is said to be full of priceless artifacts. Truth be told, that's why I'm here. I've had my eye on those treasures for a while. Oh, but I'm just a humble merchant. I lack your particular skill set. Why not go and take a look for yourself? I will pay top price for whatever you find. If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you. Come back soon, you hear?
Invoke. While at the shrine, you can invoke to pray. Praying will grant you rare items at the cost of increased madness. I think I want to settle that. That's okay. We'll find items along the way. Shu Sanctum Key used. Okay, this is like a whole area. I think we're gonna get off, so I'm gonna go save and quit, and we'll come back to this another day at some point. No one's watching me anyway, so I'm not talking to anybody. That's okay. Wuchang Fallen Feathers. That was part 1 of Atsugi-san. So we played for 3 hours and 43 minutes. I'm tired. This is a lot. There's a lot of reading in this game. I'm not talking. I'm not talking to myself. No one's watching, but maybe somebody will watch it. So enjoy your day, enjoy your night. Have a comfy time.